Hey friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to share my BYJU'S front-end engineer interview experience, right? So before that, let me introduce myself. So myself Mohammad Rizwan Khan, and I'm currently working as a software engineer at Paytm. And before I start, I doing telling you everything like how it started, what role I was offered, and what are the skills required for the interview, right? So before everything, I just want you to go and visit my channel, right? I know some of you, my viewers, right, are real good people, right? So they are definitely gonna watch this video, but I want you to do a little favor. Just don't go away after watching this. Also put a comment, let me know your opinion about the video. What do you think about, and what are the type of videos you expect from me in the future, right? So I will create such videos as well. So just go and let me know in the comment section, right? If you put a comment, that is going to help me improve and rank my videos in YouTube, and this channel is going to work really well, and I will put a lot of great contents on this channel, right? So yes, let me tell you like about the interview experiences, how many rounds were there, and what were the skills required for that, and how it started, right? So it all started from a phone call, and probably HR of the BYJU'S recruitment team got my number from the Naukri.com, right? Because I have a profile on Naukri.com. And I have also created this article in my platform webscript.info, explaining all the rounds like chit chat and discussion and everything. You can find everything over here, right? So let me show you also how it started. So first I got a call from the recruitment team member of BYJU'S, right? And her name is Apurva, and she is very nice person, right? She told me about the openings available in the BYJU'S, right, for the front end position, for the front end software engineer role, right? First I was refusing this interview, right, because I was holding some offers and I don't want to confuse myself in the end, right? But somehow we had a good conversation, and then she convinced me to go for the interview and all those salary and expectation stuffs, right? So then, and I told, okay, yes, I will give the interview, right? So I got my first mail from the BYJU'S. I will show you over here, right? Let me show you. So desktop, and yeah, so this is the mail I got from the HR, from the BYJU'S team for the software engineer front end, and this was the job description and telling me everything. So it was a mail with attachment of the job description, right? And I confirmed, I acknowledged this mail, and after that I got another mail for the scheduled interview for the first round, right? So this was the interview, front-end developer technical interview happened in 24th of June, right? Like couple of months before joining Paytm. And this was the first round, and I have given my first round, and I will also tell you what were the questions, and what kind of what was the difficulty in the front-end development round, right? So, and then after I cleared the first round, then I got the second round interview call, that is 28th of June, from the HR, right? And I also cleared that one. Then after that, I got another interview, technical third round, right? And I cleared that one too. That's a great, right? So everything was going really great. And then finally, I got this mail of offer letter, right? I got this selection mail by use the learning app, Rizwan Khan, software engineer front end. Congratulations. I have seen this mail and I was very, very, very happy. Like it is one of the best company for the development. I will not talk about other roles like business development and associates, right? But for the development, right, it has a large user base and lots of people are gonna use this product, right? So I got this mail, congratulations, Rizwan, and we would like to hire you. And everything was in this mail, like what are the steps I have to do, onboarding form and pay slips and all those things, right? So this was all screenshot I have captured, and I have created this article explaining all the rounds. Basically, I have shared all the chit chats over here, what happened, how it started. So it started from a phone call, right? I got a call from the HR, from the recruitment team member of the BYJU'S, and then after she gave me a mail of the job description, and I confirmed that mail. Then after she shared the scheduled interview, and what happened in the round one. So for the round one, there was basic JavaScript question like how JavaScript works, what are the web APIs available in the browser, and what is the event loop in JavaScript, how event loop works in JavaScript, call stack, right? How call stack works, how every call goes inside the call stack and pops out or pop out from the stack, right? So all those call stack stuff. And then finally, that was a 1 hour round, and I have explained all the concepts of JavaScript with examples, right? I've given some of examples while I was explaining, right? So I was actually sharing my screen. Then finally, he came to like a famous question of JavaScript, like about the closure and currying. So again, the closure, for your information, like closure is a concept, is a core concept in core feature in JavaScript, and currying is a concept, not a feature in JavaScript. Again, currying make use of the properties of closure. So I have given my examples explaining about the closure and currying, and then he has given me a question and asked me to write the solution for it, right? Or what will be the solution for it using the concept of closure and currying. So here the question was like add, and then there's a function call with the parameter 2, and then again a function call 3 5. So this is like a nested function calls, and again here the use of closure is happening, right? So the basic solution, if you think about this question, is like you are going to write a function with the name add, and then you expect a parameter inside the function, and then you're going to return a function, right, for this second call, right? That again takes a parameter b, and then again you are going to expect a function call because there is a third parameter c. So here the third function call, and then the inner function is going to return the answer of the sum, right? So this was not an optimal solution, but this solution should come in the mind first if you are not familiar with the currying, right? So I have given this solution first. Even I was knowing the solution, like what was the expectation from the HR, right? So here he asked me to ask like better solution for it. So again, using the concept of currying and closure, I've given this solution. Like if you add, right, if you create this is a function, right? Arrow function with the parameters a, and then it returns a parameter b with another function call, and then again there's a function call with a check, like if that b is a valid number, then we're going to call that same function again. Otherwise you are going to return a. Basically a will hold the sum of previous numbers. So for the beginners, I've written like this as well, like here the function add a, and as per this question, this add will takes a parameter. So that is the parameter a, and then the return function that expect for the second parameter 3, and inside this we have the return string if b is a parameter, like if b is a number, any number. It could be empty, right? There could not be any number, like in this last case there is no number, just an empty call. So if b is there, then we are going to sum the previous numbers and basically call this add. So it is going to call again, and then it will be recursive calls, right, in a recursive manner. Otherwise you're going to return the sum of all the numbers. So that always inside the a, because we are calling add here, and that is going to hold the sum also. Okay, so this was the closure. If you want me to explain all these closure and current concept, create a video, just do let me know in the comment section, so I will explain. In this video I'm just gonna give you the overview of the questions, right? I don't want to dive into and make this video very long, right? So you can expect such questions in the front-end interview, in the JavaScript front-end interview, right? So this was the thing, right? And also I forgot to tell you, like in the job description, the mentioned thing was the required skills. So the required skills was HTML, CSS, JavaScript, ES6 concept, and React. That's the only requirement for the software engineer role, right? And I wanted to apply for the senior software engineer because in my like current company I was working as a senior software engineer, but not having that much of experience because I haven't completed 3 years of my experience that time, right? So not that was the one reason, not having 3 years of experience, so they couldn't offer me a senior software engineer role. But you can manage the salary and expectation, whatever you're gonna ask, that is not going to affect at all. Okay, so it's fine as long as you're getting the right thing, then any role will be fine. Even the software engineer role will be like peaceful role compared to the senior software engineer. Okay, so this was the question, and then I got after like couple of days, I got call from the approver, like Rizwan, your round one is cleared, and you can go for the round two. So she scheduled the round two, and again the same basic concept of JavaScript. The second round interview also include the basic concept of JavaScript, such as closure and promise and hosting. So here I have explained less about like the concept, but I have given a lot of examples while I was explaining about the promise and hosting, how everything works in JavaScript, right? Then he asked me about the React lifecycle phases and methods. So I have given all the explanation of all the phases, like there are three phases: mounting, updating, and phases, and the methods. So I have explained only about the latest methods, not the deprecated one. So I've avoided the methods like component will mount and component will receive props, because those are the deprecated methods. I've given only the latest method explanation. Then after that, he asked me about the use memo, React hooks like use memo and use callback. What are the benefits of it? And then lastly, he asked me to write the Redux logic, how we can add a Redux in a React project. So basically, he asked me to write a complete boilerplate of the Redux, right? A state management tool, about how we can create reducer method, how we can create dispatch functions, and how we can get data from the Redux state, and how we can show those updated data in the UI, right? So I have written all those boilerplate. I have used middleware also, like Redux Thunk, while doing all these things. I have used a platform that's Code Sandbox. I have asked him like, can I use Code Sandbox? So he had told me, yeah, you can use Code Sandbox. I've used Code Sandbox, and then I have included all the dependencies required for the project. And then I started writing a code, and then I have given him the explanation, all those stuff. And for you, like if you have if you're following me from a long time, then like whatever the React project I use, in most of them I've used React with Redux, right? So like most of the projects is based on the Redux. Also, I have a separate video explaining about React Redux, right? How we can integrate the Redux in a React project, how we can use the middleware, how we can create the reducer and things. So here's a link you can see. You can click on this link, or you can click over here. You can watch that video for the Redux concept. So the interview next day, I got call from the HR again, with the good news. The second round also cleared, and now you know, like my happiness went from here to here. Now the final round. So in the final round, interview asked me about my contribution in the project, what is my role and what is my responsibility in the project. So basically, from the time like I started working in the IT industry, from the year 2018, and till that time, I have worked with only two major projects, one with my startup company, ITS Planners. That is Hyderabad-based company. That was a rental project, equipment rental project. And the second, I was working with like insurance-based project, a Pulse related. So that was an Android application with React Native. So that was an advantage. React Native. So if you know React Native, then if you know React, then React Native is easy. You can learn that very quickly. So that two explanation I have given. I have explained my roles and responsibility, like day to day what I do, like creating the screens, adding the new features, giving updates to the manager, and all those stuff. Then he has given me a wireframe, and wireframe was like this. He has given me this wireframe and asked me to write HTML, CSS code and JavaScript logic to make this thing work. So exactly like this, he has given me this wireframe that looks like a messenger, right? This is the parent container. Inside this, we have a small container. Within this, we have a circle. That circle is for the image. And then there we have another container within the parent container, with a input box that type your message, and then a send button. If you type some message, click on the send button, then your message will come over here on the screen. Like if you type hi, click send, hi will show here. How are you, then send, then how are you. So the basic question, right? So if you're good with HTML and CSS, then definitely you can write this thing in. If you're real good with HTML CSS, you can write this in, I don't think, more than 20-25 minutes. You can write this whole HTML CSS thing, and the JavaScript logic will not take more than 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I guess. So you can write the JavaScript logic as well in 5 to 10 minutes, right? Also, if you are not familiar with the not very well, if you know HTML CSS but not very well aware with HTML CSS, or you don't know the tricks how to use HTML CSS rightly, then I have two videos for you. One, you can watch this one, HTML and CSS HTML tutorial for beginners. The link is available in this article also, right? So HTML CSS tutorial link, as well as there is a Facebook clone I have just created a couple of days ago, 3 days ago actually. So here I've written this HTML CSS with perfection. Try to write with perfection, right? So you can follow that, and you can see how you can create a perfect design, right? Apart from that, I have created messengers a couple of times in my channel. Like, so this one, you can see the messenger clone over here. So that is again that this messenger is based on React.js and Socket.io library. And also I've created a messenger with Firebase. So any one of them you can follow if you want to write the messenger logic. So here is the messenger with React and Firebase, right? Firebase as a database. Also, I've created a messenger like 2 years ago in my channel. That is just a demo, not the tutorial. So you can find the source code in my GitHub page. So here the backend was PHP and MySQL, and the front end React, right? So this was the thing. Apart from that, I've created a couple of videos, right? So just this was the thing, and then finally I got the confirmation mail from the HR, like I have cleared all of the rounds, first, second, and third technical rounds. Now I have to face the hiring manager round. And then finally the hiring manager round, and she was very nice person. So the discussion started very formal, like about me, about my skills, about my knowledge, how I work, my strategy, team coordination, all those stuff, right? And after that, she started explaining about the BYJU'S product, right? What are the expectation, what are the new features they want to implement in the BYJU'S, like some of them she told me, the live conversation while classes, while ongoing classes, and the canvas feature, like teacher can draw stuffs and all those stuff she was talking. So that was, everything was so great, right? And that was really so this BYJU'S was my second choice after Paytm. But my priority was Paytm, so I have joined Paytm instead of BYJU'S. But both the companies were like really nice. So this was all and this was all. This was the offer letter. Once offer letter mail, and after that I got the PDF also, like offer the hard copy of the offer letter. Sadly, I didn't join. Maybe in the future I will join BYJU'S. It was really nice. Really, every interview was really great. The really nice part of the hiring manager round was she took the feedback of the interviewers. Like the interviewers took my interviews, first round, second round, third round. She asked me the feedback of all the interviews, how it was. And she asked me the feedback of all the interviews, how it was good or not, so all those stuff. So that was really nice thing, right? So this is how I got BYJU'S offer. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But before that, again, I want to remember you, please go and subscribe. If you have already subscribed, then don't forget to press the bell icon. If you have already pressed the bell icon, if you're watching this video, please do let me know in the comment section, because your comment are really very important for me, for the ranking of this video. So please don't forget to add a comment about and put your opinion about the video, and what are the videos you expect from me in the future. Just let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye. Have a nice day.